Just wait, let me drive you crazy, my cuddle baby. Wanna stay, let's get stupid lazy, my cuddle baby. Don't stop, this is my favorite part. Hold me like it's out of style. Imagination is running wild. Eternity is in your smile. Oh, babe, snuggle, babe. Oh, babe, snuggle, babe. Just wait, let me drive you crazy, my kind of baby. Wanna stay, let's get stupid lazy, my kind of baby. Caving in to our doubts, faces filled with sadness. When words are said, we'll regret. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know this is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. We can't be heartache together. This is the hard way better. Let's go back, let's start again, to a place a long time ago when I kissed your lips. I can see the fire that we made just to save us. When we try to make up for never letting go, said the things we promised not to say, then we break up just to start all over, even though we know
Click.
I'm the Elephant King!
Hit that subscribe button, everyone. Hit that subscribe button. All right. Here we go. Yeah, subscribe. Welcome, everyone. I'm Chris Kidder. Hey, can I get a sound check? Any of you guys? Check.
I hear you.
Perfect. All right, guys. Welcome to another episode of Kidder's Comedy Corner, where these three comedians and myself bring a whole hell of a lot of laughter into your life, at least for the next 2 hours. Thank you so much for being here. If it is your first time, thank you so much. If you're here for your second week, third week, let's see, this is our 23rd episode. If you've been here through all the episodes, God bless you. That's a lot. And we all know our first episode was hell. Guys, my first guest has appeared in films and television shows, including Hulu's Casual, True TV's Laugh Mob Laugh Tracks, Meet the Spartans with Kevin Sorbo and Tiffany Haddish. He's been in more than 30 national commercials, such as Snapple, Kia, and The Residence Inn, just to name a few. He's also starred in a movie on YouTube called House Arrest, and his stand-up has accumulated more than 6 million views on the Laugh Factory Hollywood Instagram page. Welcome, Willie Macc. Welcome, buddy. Woo! And he's got those awesome T-shirts, which I'm sure he'll tell you about later. All right, next, Anastasia Washington. Hello.
Hi.
She's a comedian, actress, and podcaster. You may have seen her at Comic-Con or heard one of her many podcasts, including Serial Killer, Hysterical and Haunts and Hops, and many more. Welcome, Anastasia.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, my pleasure. This next comic has toured all over the country performing stand-up. He's the host of Putting Up with Aaron Michale Marsh, and he's an avid wrestling fan. Welcome, Aaron Michale Marsh.
Thank you.
There it is. Guys, I'm your host, Chris Kidder. My last name says it all. Thank you so much again for being here. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit the bell notifications. We're here every Thursday night streaming live for your pleasure. We're dropping new sketch comedy and new comic videos each week, so jump on board. Thank you so much for being here. How are you guys doing tonight?
Good. I'm feeling a little envious of your last name because I'm like, if your last name speaks everything for you, what does mine say about me?
I mean,
Pride.
mine says I smell and I'm wet.
Oh, okay. Good for you. I don't know. Washington just feels oppressive, really, now. I just feel oppressed.
It does.
Right?
Too soon.
I feel like I'm going to change my last name now, you guys.
Yeah. Mac makes me want to go get a cheeseburger. I'm sorry, bro. That's a.
It's funny because I changed my last name. My real last name is McMiller, but it doesn't sound as nice on stage.
Willie Macc has a nice roll to it, man.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
The short version of this, though, I'm going to just say this for 10 seconds. I got it from Bernie Mac, obviously. When I found out that Bernie Mac's real name was Bernard McCullen, I was like, what, we can change our names? So my real name is William McMiller. I was like, I'm doing that. So that's it.
Absolutely. I was going to ask you about that because on your Instagram, I've seen several photos of Bernie Mac. He was awesome, man.
Yeah, he was.
Well, maybe I should just go Wash.
Ooh, Anastasia. Wow.
All right, real quick.
My real name is Willie Mac.
Oh, there you go.
Real
Yeah.
quick, last week our funny punny game, I asked our audience members to name your favorite over emotional superhero, and one example was the Incredible Sulk. Shout out to Tom Maverick 06 who had a good one. He had Dead Putz. So there you go.
Funny.
Yeah, all right. This week, if you want to get on this week's punny game, it's punny dog names. Name your favorite dog. An example would be Arf Vader, Mutt Damon, or Winnie the Pooch. Those are just to name a few. All right, drop those in the live chat or in the comment section below. If you're on Facebook or Twitch where we're streaming, feel free to jump in and throw it down in the comments there. All righty. I want to start with just quick intros. I'm going to start with ladies first. Anastasia, give us a little 30-second rundown of your life.
A rundown of my life. Well, it all started in 1983, the year the Cabbage Patch came out. I also came out of my mother in Los Angeles, California. Yeah, I'm a LA native. I started acting at 4 years old, so I was a late bloomer. And I've been doing comedy ever since, because what else do you do as a biracial, light-skinned girl that you're always asking, what are you? You become a comedian. You become the best friend, and that is what I am. I am your best friend, except for you.
Oh.
You know who you are.
I love it. And you know what? Speaking of LA natives, I feel like, aren't those like few and far between? Like, I rarely find an LA native. I thought it, my wife, I've been with her 19 years. God bless her. I thought she was an LA native, but she moved here when she was 6 months old. So that's about as close as I could find. You know?
Yeah. I was born and raised here. My parents are both transplants, so I feel that gives me a little bit of cred. They're both from very big foodie cities,
Yeah.
New Orleans and Chicago. So I, of course, had to be a curvy girl because eat. You know.
Awesome. How about you, Willie? 30-second breakdown, brother.
Ooh, 30-second breakdown. First, I'm shouting out a few people that I know that's following or watching right now. Vange, I'm gonna say the nickname like that. Coco, Elizabeth. Hey, how y'all doing? Anyways, 30 seconds or now 13 seconds about me. I'm a decent dad. I'm not a great one. Like I'm there. That's all that kind of matters. Like my son, they say a lot of kids join gangs because their father's not in their life. Like my son would never join a gang, but he would like go collect brochures. Like that's kind of where I'm at. What else about me? I knocked up a lesbian. That's always cool, right? In high school. Yeah.
Wow.
And lastly, I've been doing a lot of TikTok videos. I have amassed hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok, and it's super cool. Here we are, 30 seconds.
Dude, that's awesome. Good for you.
Thank you.
TikTok is like I think a really good vehicle right now to play on.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome, dude. And you said Vange. Are you referring to Vanya?
Yeah.
Vanya, yeah, she was on the show a few weeks ago. Welcome, Vanya. I see you there in the live chat. I also see several of you. What's up? Who's that? Oh, Elizabeth Newell. I know Kimberly's here. And then my moderator, Lily. Thank you so much. She's here every week. So feel free to talk trash, but if you talk too much trash, you might get kicked out.
I feel like you just tried to up my shout outs. Like you just really like, oh, Willie's shouting out. Let me show you how much better my shout outs are. Like,
Why?
that's kind of messed up.
Well, the moment you said Vange, I'm like, Vange. And I looked because when I brought her on the show, I was like, is it Vanja or Vanya? So that's why. All right. How about you, Aaron?
I mean, I'm surprised. Like when Willie was like, I've got all these fans on TikTok, I was like, he should probably be able to do all this life story in 6 seconds, right? At the most 15, if we're really going to narrow it down. I'm from Arizona. I moved out here when I was 29 to start doing stand-up, and I've been doing it now for like 10 years. And yeah, still just out here doing it. I wish I had some like great story like knocking up a lesbian, but I was responsible this whole time, Willie. That's why I can afford all these hats. You know, like I don't have to spend it on these kids.
Shade that's being dropped, you guys. It's the
I know,
shade and the
I know.
name dropping. I can't.
I wouldn't have to put up the vinyl records. I could get them on CD. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have kids. That's.
Damn.
I got an 8-track player in my other room.
Are those hanging up on the wall too? Be
Exactly.
honest.
Wow.
Well, he's like a hatter in the background there and get a lot of hats.
I know exactly, and I'm wearing none of them right now.
None
I
of
know,
them
that's-
are on your head.
That's ironic. All right, guys, real quick. If you haven't been here before, we will be doing rounds of pop culture trivia. Make sure you try to beat everyone else in the live chat with a correct answer. Guys, when I do go into the pop culture, Aaron, Willie, Anastasia, your name is your buzzard. Whoever I can hear first, that comes through my end first, I will call on you, and then you say the right answer. So your name is your buzzard. We've tried all various things. We've tried me doing doo-doo-doo and all that bullshit. It doesn't work. Your name is your buzzard. That is the best way. If you yell out the answer without your name, you don't get a point, and everyone's going to get mad at you and laugh at you. All right.
You
So
yell
I
out
need
your
to say my
name.
name first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would just say Willie, and I'd be like, okay, Willie, go. What's the answer? And
Does
then
he
you
have to
say
say his actual name or the one he made up?
the one he made
That's
up.
too long.
I have 3 names I have to yell.
All right. Or use your safe word, like acorn or something. I don't know what your safe word is. Yeah, but no.
My safe word is BLM.
BLM. There you go. No, but use your name as
Seems accurate.
use your name as your buzzard, and I will call on you. Feel free to stump the other people if you have no idea, just to F with them. I do that with my kids all the time when they're trying to think of something. I just throw answers out there, like, Daddy, I want that cereal. What's the one, with the circles? And I'm like, oh, Frosted Flakes. And they're like, no, not Frosted Flakes. I'm like, oh, Lucky Charms. They're like, no, the ones with the circle and the honey. I'm like, oh, yeah, mini wheats. I just piss them off. I know exactly what they're talking about. Feel free to do that. It makes it more fun. All right, so we're going to start with a serious question first. I always start with ladies first because I am a gentleman. Anastasia, serious question. What was your favorite age growing up and why?
Oh, my favorite age growing
Yeah.
up. I'm gonna say 8 years old because that's the year that my career really was like at a high.
8.
Yeah, it was my heyday, you guys. And then it all just went.
So when you you must have had a fat salary.
Yeah, I was rolling in those Barbies, I didn't just have like a regular kin. I had like the Michael Jackson bad kin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know. You guys are jealous. It's okay. That's okay.
They were looking out of their dream house into your house, and they're like, I want to live
Right?
there.
And I was like, you can't though, And also just being a child at 8 years old is really fun. I remember like nobody knew what to do with a biracial like kid anyway, so like everyone would buy me 2 of everything, like 1 white and 1 black, just so they wouldn't insult me, and I just really miss those days, Ew.
Awesome. How about you, Willie? Favorite age growing up, brother?
Growing up, I would have, and as you was saying it, I pulled up a picture. I would say my favorite age was 3. I don't know if everybody can see this, but that's me at 3 years old. Do y'all see what I was doing? Yeah.
Rock climbing.
Yeah, we don't call it rock climbing. My grandma, when we was like 3 to like 7 years old, my grandma used to make us go out in her field and pick cotton for toys. So
no.
I know.
Oh,
So
no.
Your roots.
Oh, no. I have
What?
legitimately,
Dude.
it felt so natural.
I have a cotton phobia. Phobia of cotton. And when anybody makes me feel guilty about it, I'd be like, you know what my ancestors did? Back off.
I wear cotton every day. I have nowhere.
Wow,
I can't talk about this.
Aaron, we just gonna go there. What's the safe word again?
Acorn.
Apparently.
But I think I had the most fun when I was younger because I wasn't as stressed out. There wasn't no social media. So but at the same time, I mean, I had my first kiss at 4 years old. And my parents have a picture of it, and first love, right?
Are you still friends with her? Or is that the lesbian you knocked up?
I knocked up the lesbian at 15.
Oh, okay. How about
Then
you,
your
Eric?
favorite age should have been 15. My favorite age is I'm 38 now, and I'm going to say 38 because I feel like every year of life has gotten better, and I'm still growing up. You know, like I'm definitely not an adult yet. I have toys all over the place. You can't see them. You know, like I was like, oh, I'm dressing up today. I better not wear my pro wrestling championship belt. You know, like so, like I'm still growing. I'm like, yeah, this year is my favorite, and next year is going to be my favorite, and hopefully the year after that.
I love it. That's a great answer.
That's such a America's Next Top Model answer. Like when they're like, tell us about every year that I get to open my eyes. I get
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's
I
very
like to
true.
thank the Academy.
You got Mega Man.
That's
great.
It's my trophy.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say I think my favorite year, honestly, for me was 21. Like it was that year I got to go out and drink. My mom took me to a comedy club for my birthday at 21, and I started. That wasn't when I started drinking, but that's when I started drinking, obviously in public, out in the real world. And it was a fun year. Like at 21, I lived in 3 different states. I moved around by my own choice. I partied a lot. It was a very crazy ass year, and many things about that year I can't even talk about. Not online. Not that I want to run for the president, and not that I ever could, but yeah, I don't want that information out. All right, moving on. All right, Willie, next serious question. What's your go-to guilty pleasure?
Ooh, my go-to guilty pleasure has to be I know how to play. I know how to fence. Like I took up fencing in college, like swords and all of that. So I was actually really good at that. A lot of people don't obviously think about that when they see me. They might think basketball, football, a lot of athletics, but fencing, that was my thing. Yeah. I was really good at that. So even to this day, I can still fence. So that's my little go-to right there.
Do you watch a lot of like movies like Three Musketeers, and you're just like,
oh my goodness, it brings tears to my eyes. It's right there on God. Come on now.
I'm like that with football. Like I was really good at football. I loved football. I had some opportunities to play it beyond high school. I did not take them, and I was a little bummed out like later on, like how much I missed it, and was like, wow, I should have continued playing. And then now my back's all wrecked, and I can't even pick up a football. Yeah. Aww. I know, it's a bummer. How about you, Aaron, dude? Go-to guilty pleasure.
My favorite guilty pleasure? Junk food. I love junk food. You know, like I actually got like personally offended that Taco Bell took things off of the menu. You know, you're like, what are you talking about? We know it's the same 7 ingredients. We're not getting rid of any of the 7.
No kidding,
just
right?
Pour the nacho cheese on whatever I say.
Like, give me a damn double-decker taco. Like, give me my double-decker taco.
They take the Mexican pizza away from us. Do you know what I'm going through this year? Do you know?
It's really funny that I'm like, how dare they call it Mexican, and then they take it away, and I'm like, well, I didn't say take it away. You know, just rename it.
Just rename it.
It's my favorite not Mexican food.
Taco
you know, like it's
pizza.
clearly not Mexican. Yeah. And like I'm afraid they're gonna try to make actual Mexican food, and I'm like, no, I need things with nacho cheese and Doritos in it, and we pretend like this is a balanced meal. You know, like that's what I need. Your 4 a.m. food,
dude. You know what's my favorite thing at Taco Bell?
In the morning.
You know what's my favorite thing? No, well, I love Taco Bell, but my favorite thing at Taco Bell is the Baja Blast Freeze.
I guessed it.
It is. I love the icy. Yeah, it's the icy part of it. I love it.
Oh, it's the best way to get diabetes. I suggest it.
No, I'm gonna lose both of my feet at some point.
Happily.
That's actually my guilty pleasure is losing both my feet.
I was just gonna ask you, Anastasia, what's your guilty pleasure?
Probably what I was doing earlier today. That sounded gross, but what I meant was.
Okay.
What I meant was I like to watch cooking shows and get very aggressive. I get very, very aggressive. I think the equivalent would be like when people watch sports and how invested they get and how they scream at the television. Yeah. Like that's how bad it is. Like that you don't want to watch a cooking show with me, and you don't want to go to a Tom Jones or a New Kids on the Block concert with me. Those are the things that you will see the worst part of my personality come out. And it's just
New Kids on the Block.
And Tom Jones. There's a 40-year gap between them.
I have to tell you a little bit of a story about New Kids on the Block. The last time I went, I told my friends, don't go with me because you're not going to look at me the same way again. They're like, we'll be fine. I'm like, I'm taking my mom too. You're not going to look at her the same. So Donnie Wahlberg comes on stage. My mom's like, yeah, Donnie, give it to me. And I'm like, ugh. And then Jordan comes on stage, and I literally started crying. I was like, yeah.
Wow.
So
that's what's
I'm
up.
single.
I'm single. You know what? My first two cassette tapes that I owned was New Kids on the Block and MC Hammer. Too legit. Yeah.
Nice.
My two first cassettes. Yeah.
Mine was New Kids too.
Was it?
Yeah, man. Step by Step.
Yeah.
I think is what it was called, right?
Step by step.
Probably Mr. Big.
Ooh, girl.
And oh my God, Milli Vanilli, which I dramatically threw away as soon as I found out about it. I was like,
About their lip singing.
Who cares?
I did as a little kid. I was
I
like,
don't.
how dare you?
Did you throw out your Christmas things when you found out Santa wasn't real? You're like, get rid of the presents.
I'm so
How
sorry.
dare he? The
What?
lies.
Santa's
The
not real.
lies.
I stopped
What?
counting when I found out Big Bird was a puppet.
I hope no one's kids are watching.
Wait, Big Bird's a puppet?
Oh, no.
You're just ruining dreams here. Stop.
No, he's verified on Twitter for a reason, man.
All right, guys, we're gonna proceed with our first round of trivia. Remember, your name is your buzzard, so shout out your name if you know the answer, or if you want to F with the other comics, that's totally cool too. If you're joining us in the live chat, make sure you drop your answers down below. Try to beat everyone else and talk shit with everyone else in the chat. That's the fun part of the show. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. I think these first 5 are a little difficult.
Thank you.
All right.
Their math.
Maybe? I don't know. All right. All right. Opal Fruits. Remember those Opal Fruits changed their name to what in 1998? Yeah.
Nature's Circle.
Yeah, you've heard of
Bionic.
Nature Circle?
Oh, I forgot to say my name.
Yeah.
William McMiller Jr. the third.
Thank you, sir.
Go.
Yeah, sorry about that. That doesn't disqualify me.
No. And that wasn't the right answer, so it's okay.
Oh.
It's all right. We still love
I
you.
can
man.
read the comments. Can I say what people are writing in the comments?
No.
Anastasia.
Go for it, Anastasia.
Sunkissed.
No. Great guess, though.
Nikita.
Great guesses. All right. I usually give you about 10 to 15 seconds because as soon as they hit the live chat, if anyone hits the live chat, and no Googling, by the way. Obviously, Willie's not Googling.
How you know that?
Because unless you have
Your hands
really
are
good,
above your head.
unless you have really good toes,
Yeah, he's Googling with his toes.
Or with
or no.
He's just shouting out to
This is
Alexa.
a-
He's like,
This
Alexa,
is
what
this
do
is
I
a
will
kids
become?
show.
Family show. How
It's a
dare
kids
you.
show. No, if you have your kids watching, you're a bad parent. Well, that's one parent to another. All right. The answer we're looking
done
for.
nothing wrong.
The answer we're looking for is Starburst.
Oh.
that's what it was.
Before 1998, Starburst did not exist. I did not know that.
Really?
Yeah, I looked this up and found. I'm like, wow.
I swear
they
I
were-
had Starburst before 1998.
I know. I think you're talking about
Just you.
what's it called? Not Laffy Taffy. What is it? Now and Laters, or what I would equate to, kind of. But they're a little more sour. Anyways,
Okay.
next question. Here we go. Which 80s movie was the highest grossing film of the decade?
Willie Macc.
Aaron.
Go for Willie.
E.T.
It was E.T. He hits the board. Very good, sir. All right. Next question. The saying, winter is coming, comes from what famous book series?
Anastasia.
Book series.
The tale of ice and fire, the saga of ice and fire, the something of ice and fire.
You're so close.
Willie Macc, Game of Thrones.
It isn't Game of Thrones.
You're trying to say, like,
That's
the book series.
the
is
book
called.
series. The movie, the show was adapted from the books.
If I read books, I wouldn't be a comedian.
I'm gonna give this to you, Anastasia. It's the song.
Yes, please.
Oh, the song.
The Song of Ice and Fire, and you said the saga, yeah. So I'm gonna just give that to you because that's closer
You earned
than
it.
that's closer than anyone else would ever get. I think.
Yeah.
Most of us don't read.
I do. I read a lot. There's a lot of.
I don't
books
even
here.
read magazines.
I was like literally looking, trying to go. Is there a book close to me?
All right, next question. Here we go. What company's original slogan was "Don't be evil"?
What company made the Bible?
America?
I was thinking.
America? No,
Yeah, exactly.
not America.
Oh.
What company's original slogan, it's not their slogan anymore, was "Don't be evil"? Which is ironic.
Really?
Oh, Willie.
Go
said
for it,
something.
Willie.
Coca-Cola.
Good. I'm glad you had a real fast
Don't be
response.
evil.
No. I know the Coke.
Yeah.
That's your next TikTok, bro.
Mhm.
Don't be evil.
Don't be evil.
No, the answer we're looking for is Google.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, their original slogan was "Don't be evil," which is ironic
gonna
because
guess
I think
right
many
now.
of them would think they're evil now.
What?
Yeah, now it's "Do the right thing."
That's still
that
not what
really
Google's
their
doing.
slogan?
I know. That's they adapted that slogan after they changed their corporate, like they changed over to it was called Alphabet or something like that, like the name of the new company or whatever. Like it's part of it, when they changed their corporate structure, they changed their slogan. Anyways, that's enough of Google for one night. Don't shut me down. Okay, which
I'm listening.
90s hip hop collective took their name from a 1978 kung fu film?
Aaron.
Go for it, Aaron.
Wu-Tang Clan.
It is Wu-Tang Clan.
I think you're supposed to know.
All right. Yeah, everyone is now on the scoreboard. Great job.
Ah.
All right. Now for our next serious question. We're going to start with you this time. We're going to start with you, Aaron, this time. What's your least favorite thing to wear?
Jorts. I am a grown man and I don't need men to see my legs, you know, like also sandals.
say shorts?
No one. Yeah.
Where do you
I don't
live?
think that I live in California. I'm from Arizona and I wear pants every day of the year.
Wow.
I also don't think sandals should be worn by men either. No one needs to see men's toes. I don't think it needs to be a thing that's shown.
I have nice
like-
toes.
I don't care. No. I don't want to know which friends of mine have nice toes or
I know.
bad toes.
First time I actually meet you in person, I'm going to show you my toes, bro.
Oh, please don't.
I mean, you kind of asked for that.
No, I specifically said I didn't want that. That's
Dude,
the opposite of asking.
Dude,
I've asked to never see toes again.
Aaron, my wife freaks out every time we're in the car and she sees some chick's feet up on the dashboard. She gets so grossed out. Like she
She's
does.
like anti-Tarantino?
Yeah, she doesn't really like toes either. She deals with mine because we're together, but she does not like seeing that.
Yeah, I get that. But yeah, no, I think that showing my legs, showing my toes, those aren't things I like to do.
All right. How about you, Anastasia?
I'm just trying to think if I should go real serious or if I should just go no. Well, it used to be pants, but then I got hypnotized, and now I wear pants. Yeah.
Wow.
Just food for thought, you guys. I don't like socks either because they like fall down, and I feel like they don't have a purpose, and my dog just eats them.
Oh no, I love socks. Anything that's covering the foot, I'm for. I'm
You
against seeing
had
your
your
feet.
moment, sir. I don't like them. You don't have to like them.
No, but you threw me in there. You said I don't like socks either, and I was like, don't.
You did say that.
How about
I mean, I don't like socks either. Like pants and socks. Pants and socks.
You know what? I'll let that go.
Pants and socks.
Go ahead.
I don't like pants or socks.
Well, this is like the perfect time for you since everything's via Zoom, right?
Yeah.
I bet. How about you, Willie?
I don't like wearing hats. It really messes up. I can't stand people with hats. I can't stand people that got a room full of hats.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my lord.
I can't put them on. Hold on. Look, I have a hat.
You-
I don't know how to put my hat on because it doesn't fit over my front. I've got my
Hat
thing
just
sitting
disappeared
off
from
it.
my wall. Where did it go? Oh my God, Willie, you took my hat.
Dude, Willie, that's a perfect hat to draw your logo on.
Why do you think I got this hat?
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, NY. So, yo, that's. Oh, hold on.
It's show and tell now.
It's show and tell.
It is show and tell. So, I bought a patch so I can put it on that hat.
Okay.
So it's gonna be like this.
That's dope,
That
dude.
looks good.
I'll actually buy that from you. I like that. That's a really cool looking hat. I love trucker hats.
And I'll buy that from you, Chris Kidder.
20% markup. Yeah. It's gonna be like, look at this really
like
dope
secondary market.
Willie Macc hat worn by Chris Kidder.
One of a kind.
One of a kind. Yay. All right. All right. Awesome. So hats is your thing. Yeah, I think I used to have an afro. I have really curly hair, and I chopped that shit years ago. When I had big hair, like, it was hard to wear a hat. Somebody, like, I used to be really jealous of people with straight hair because their hair would just be all flat and pretty, and my hair just goes straight up. Which my daughter has the same hair as me, and she cannot stand her hair, and she's 13, so she's at that age, you know. Yeah, and it's.
Give her till her 20s, and then she'll know how to rock those curls.
I'm hoping. I saw a woman. Sorry, I saw this woman at Pavilions who has the same hair, and you could just tell she didn't take care of it. Like, she just goes home, and yeah, it's gross. But then I've seen other women who really take care of their hair, and it's just beautiful. Like, curls are beautiful, in my opinion.
Like Anastasia.
Like Anastasia, huh?
There you go.
There we
a curl
go.
doctor, so.
Ooh. That's awesome.
He wears a hat, though. I'm so sorry.
If you're tuning in, let us know in the live chat what's your least favorite thing to wear. I'd love to hear what you have to say about that. First, we're going to roll into our first comedy clip. This is Willie Macc. Willie, where were you performing in this video? Do you know?
I don't even know what the video is. I think I was performing in Chicago. I think it was Chicago. If it's me with like a gold jacket on.
I think so.
Yeah, I was in Chicago. I was performing at I forget the name of the theater for
Skinny Jeans. This is Skinny Jeans stuff?
Yeah, that's my Skinny Jeans joke that I did for TV.
Yeah.
And y'all can see it now.
All right,
How
cool.
was that for an intro? Was that cool?
That's-
was that like I?
That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you. All right, here we go. This is Willie Macc on TV in the past, but it's still really good. Enjoy.
We dress a certain way. This is what we do. Like, this is my white folk friendly outfit for real. That's why I wear skinny jeans. And women, y'all gotta stop messing with dudes like me in skinny jeans. This is ridiculous. Isn't it? Is it not? Like, skinny jeans is some other stuff that's happening. I don't know what this is about. Like, here's what happened for me. This homeless guy came up to me. He was like, "Hey, young blood, do you have any spare change?" Yeah. I was like, "Nah, man, I ain't got nothing for you." He's like, "Why are you lying? There's 2 quarters in your left pocket right there. I can't get those 2 quarters right there in your left." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, 1984, 2003. You can see the year of the date." I'm hot. He was like, "Well, you might want to get your lymph nodes checked while you're at it. They look swollen." And I was like, "You can see the lymph nodes." Skinny jeans. And I'm walking off. He's like, "That's fine. I'll just get that credit card number from the bathroom." We gotta stop this, fellas. We gotta stop this. This is getting ridiculous. Like, I was just at the club, And I'm over here dancing with this chick. It's a lot of upper body movement when you're wearing skinny jeans. You really restrict it down low. Right. So I'm sitting here dancing with this little chick, and she's like, hey, how about we get out of here? I was like, all right, cool. Fellas, there's nothing sexy about bringing a woman home, pulling into your bedroom, getting on the bed, sitting her down, and being in her ear like, hey, baby, you think you pull these pants legs over the heel of my foot? Now she mad because she got to drag you around the house to pull these skinny jeans off. You hitting your head against doorways, pulling down the kitchen. And you over there like, once I get out these pants leg, girl, you gonna get it. This is my life. This is what I choose to do just to look cool. This is ridiculous. Like, even putting skinny jeans on is ridiculous. Like, it's the worst. Like, it's good when you get all the way until right here. And then you got to do that little whole jump, shirt, twerk. The skinny, like, you got to almost take a dance class just to put skinny jeans on. You got a 5, 6, 7, 8 skinny. I caught myself in the mirror one time doing the whole little 5, 6, 7, 8, and I just seen my ancestors appear. They're like, we did not walk 54 miles from Selma, so you can't walk at all. Like, this is my life. This is what I choose to do. Here's what's worse. The worst thing that's ever happened to me. So one day I'm at this chick's house. I put the skinny jeans on. I'm starting to leave. And she was like, hey, those are my skinny jeans right there. I was like, woman, no, they're not. She said, look at the tag and tell me what size you see. I look at the tag and it says, size 10. Hell yeah, I'm thick as hell. Like, I'm excited because I've been working on my thighs in the gym doing this little machine right here. And I leave wearing her skinny jeans. Because once you get skinny jeans on, it's an all-day commitment. There's no switching out skinny jeans. There ain't no like, let me put another pair on. No, that doesn't happen. So I leave, right? It's a 12-hour commitment when you're wearing the skinny jeans. I'm walking down the street, and this girl checks me out. She's like, oh my God, are those? I'm like, a size 10? Yes, bitch, yeah. Man, we gotta stop this. This is getting ridiculous. All right, y'all, I'm Willie Macc. Thank you all for listening.
All right, guys. Sorry, I was trying to turn my volume on. Guys, that was Willie Macc. Great job, buddy. Woo-woo! Willie Macc. You're getting a lot of love in the chat, guys. Everyone's loving you. Elizabeth Newell loves you. What's up, Jimmy Sai? Charles Dowlow. Awesome. All right, here we go. Going into the rest of the show. Here we go. What's the phone app you use most? The viewers are more than welcome to get in on this as well. No, it's not trivia. Start with you, Anastasia.
Probably Emoji Blitz or Pinterest.
See, that Pinterest is interesting. Like that's one that I've just never got into. You like that a lot?
I do. I do a lot of. I don't believe in those big old vision board things.
Okay.
I just like pen my future.
You ping.
And then I look at it every once in a while and go, yeah, that's my future. That'll be cool.
That is exactly what a vision board is.
Right, it is. But it's not like a huge, it's like not a huge thing in your house.
So you're not really arts and crafty is what you're saying.
Oh, I am. I just don't want that whole, like, I don't want, like, Jordan Peele's face staring at me under HBO. You know, like, I just don't. I want.
So Jordan Peele is on your vision board.
Face.
Jordan Peele is, because I feel like I want to be the female Jordan Peele.
Nice.
You know?
That's a good goal.
It's a goal.
It's a good goal.
That's a great goal.
Thanks, guys, for the support. Oh, all right. Well, I'll remember that.
How about you, Willie? Most used phone app.
I still use MySpace. I'm a MySpace person.
No, y'all not. No, I'm being judged now, Anastasia? Is it? Oh, no, I'm not.
So honestly,
Your
I
most
just didn't
used?
know. I didn't know that MySpace was still.
I
thing.
hope I
like
eventually move into your top 8, bro.
You're talking to a person that has a vinyl collection behind him. Why is MySpace?
I just thought it died. I just didn't know. I didn't know.
No, MySpace evolved. Like, it's really big for music now. Yeah.
I look at MySpace and my old photos of where my life used to be and where I'm at now.
In a positive way, right?
In a positive
Yeah.
way. Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I think Tom is still in my top 8.
But seriously, my most used app right now is probably TikTok. That's where I post all my stand-ups and I edit my videos for that. So that's really what it is.
Nice, dude. Hey, as far as TikTok, like, are you dropping videos every day?
Not every day. I try to do at least 3 times a week.
3 times a week? All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I jumped on TikTok about 2 years before it got popular in the U.S.
Hipster.
And then it was not this past New Year's, but 2 New Years ago, during the ball drop, right? During the ball drop there in New York, across the top of the ball, right, real big, was TikTok. And I remember people online were like, why does it say TikTok? Like, what is TikTok? And I was like, they must have paid so much money to have that advertisement right there during the ball drop. And they blew up shortly. Like, Will Smith was on like a month after that, and like it just blew up right after that. He was like,
you and Will Smith were like the first 2.
yeah, he was after me.
Name drop.
Yeah, he was after me.
It's too bad it wasn't Bitcoin. You know, like that's the one you want to get on early. Is Bitcoin.
I know. Yeah, I saw Bitcoin when it was like less than $20, and then it just exploded.
And you're like, too bad they weren't next to the ball drop.
Yeah, I
We'd
know.
have a different life.
Right?
Yeah.
How about you, Aaron?
Right now, I want to say reface. I'm putting my face on everyone else's body, and I'm enjoying it more than my own body. So I'm doing it a lot. I find it very funny. I know that it's immature, and I know some people don't like it, and I want to find those people and get them far away from me. I feel like very close friends of mine have unfollowed me from my refacing.
Wow.
But I've been maxing it out and sending it out to friends, like the trolliest things I can find.
Yeah.
You know?
You post a lot of them on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
too
I think I've seen tons of them.
many. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Reface asked me to stop. Like they're like, we've had it.
Yay.
Yay. Awesome. All right.
I'm gonna replace my face with a ball dropping later tonight, so we can see some TikTok about it.
All right, here we go. Our second round of trivia. Remember, your name is your buzzard, Willie. All right. 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of coffee liqueur, and a light cream is a recipe for what drink?
Breakfast. Aaron,
Go for it, Aaron.
isn't that Irish coffee?
No. Close.
Anastasia.
Go for it, Anastasia.
Irish car bomb?
No, it's not Irish anything.
Willie.
Go.
Ireland coffee?
Ireland? No. Let's jump to the other side of the globe.
What's on the other side of the globe? Oh my
Russia.
gosh.
Oh.
Russia, because it's vodka.
Oh.
No.
Anastasia.
Anastasia,
White
go.
Russian?
It is a White Russian.
There we go.
Did I not say that?
No, you said
No, you didn't.
you said Ireland coffee, which was an awesome answer, by the way. One of the most famous South Park episodes is titled "Make Love Not." Fill in the blank. Make love not.
Make love, not fish sticks with Kanye West.
I love that episode, by the way. Oh my god. You're
Is
like,
that the name of that episode?
no, that's not the name of the episode, but
Oh,
I
I
just
love
love the
that.
Kanye West Fish Sticks episode.
Mm-hmm. Can say make love, not salty chocolate balls.
No.
Anastasia, Scientology, not Scientology.
Make love, not Scientology. No, it's not. All right. So the answer we're looking for is make love, not Warcraft.
Oh yeah.
And it was a whole
I remember that
episode about World of Warcraft. Yeah. That one was one of their most popular.
one. Warcraft people don't make love. Get out of here with that.
No, they don't. They don't.
You have never been to a comic convention, honey.
I have.
They're humping
disgusting.
in the hallways. Yeah. I miss you, Comic-Con.
That's not what making love is.
Yeah, I know.
What? Furries in the hallway?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, the
not
bizarre bumping and grinding in the
furries.
hallway is not what making love is.
Oh, I didn't know what it was.
Warcraft furries. All right. In which film would you hear I am serious and don't call me Shirley?
Aaron,
Go for it, Aaron.
airplane,
It is airplane.
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 Airplane. Airplane.
You already got it. I think you already got it, dude.
Is that 4 points? I said it 4 times.
Yes. Aaron is now ahead 23 to 2
Airplane.
to 1.
Give it up.
All right, here we go. What dance was performed in the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Aaron,
Anastasia.
Go for it, Aaron.
time warp.
It is Time Warp.
So can you do it? Yeah.
Can you do
I
it?
am.
All right, last question of the round.
Come on, man.
Name. You got this. You got this. All right. Name the comedian who starred alongside Chevy Chase and Steve Martin in The Three Amigos.
Aaron,
Go for it, Aaron.
Martin Short.
It is Martin Short.
Oh, I know that. Oh, but
Yeah.
As the shortest person here, I should.
You don't know how tall I am. Do I give tall people energy?
No, but your head's higher than the
Yeah, you got
camera
tall
screen,
hair.
so it-
How tall are you?
Fine. I don't want to say that.
6'8".
I'm 5'9" and 3/4.
Oh, well, then I'm shorter than you.
yeah.
I'm 4'2".
He's not
I'm
joking.
standing on this chair.
I'm standing. Standing on his booster seat.
Wow. All right. Next serious question. We'll start with you, Willie. If the film The Purge was real, would you participate? And if so, what would
Yes.
you do?
Aaron,
I would go to Aaron's place and knock off all his hats. That's all I want to do during Purge is to be able to break in and just knock off his hats and just replace them with mine.
your one hat.
It's what-
My one hat.
I just want you to iron on all the patches on his already.
One,
All his hats.
or just like one big hat. It's like oversized.
I don't know. I would go out. I would just go out and make TikTok videos, try to get a couple million views real quick, and
For murdering?
For murdering or what?
Oh, I'm not going to do that. I don't got the heart for
Oh,
it.
you're just documenting the murder.
Yeah, just
Okay.
documenting.
Oh,
like,
okay.
You on TikTok? What you doing for the talk? What you doing for the talk?
Pop, pop, and right at you, dude.
Look, y'all, he's stabbing me. He's stabbing me, y'all.
He's stabbing me. How about you, Aaron?
I feel like I would hide. I would be a wuss with it. You know, like I would definitely. I would hide for sure. And then if anyone finds me while I'm hiding, I will murder the hell out of them. You know, like I'm given no choice. I'm gonna feel like no matter what I choose, people are gonna try to find me. Like that one's little. I want to murder someone. You know, like I'm in danger. Somebody might just pick me up and carry me like a football and just run down the street with me. I'm gonna have to murder and bite somebody. I'm not happy about that. I don't work out because I want to be the shortest, buffest guy. I work out because I need to defend myself. Because people can just throw me over things if they want to. You know, like that's. I'm gonna have to be a part of the purge. I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, Vanya Renee said murder videos, and she also said the Willie and Aaron show. I feel like if we put these two together during the purge, and Willie goes around and documents Aaron,
The people throwing me around like a rag
yes,
doll.
that'd be
Exactly.
It's not nice, you guys.
that's
Where'd
viral.
my hat go?
How about
Calm
you?
down, guys. This isn't fun. Stop it.
Like I'll save them.
How about you, Anastasia?
I have actually thought about this quite a bit in my life, probably too much. I would definitely not participate in the purge. I would be locking up my house like nobody's business, and I would have a lot of DiGiorno pizza because I feel like they should be the official pizza of the purge.
Oh, it's a stay
Nice.
inside.
Sponsor
You know,
the purge.
It's not
Right.
it's not delivery
Yeah.
or
Actually,
death.
I like that.
It's DiGiorno.
It's not delivery or death. It's DiGiorno.
You can
So the plan
sponsor
is just
this
left a bunch of
body if you
latchkey
want
kids?
DiGiorno, I'm here for it.
That's awesome. That's a great answer. All right. 5 more trivia questions. Here we go. You ready?
No, okay.
Yeah. Which rapper's breakthrough album was Get Rich or Die Trying?
Willie Macc.
Go for it, Willie.
50
50 Cent.
50 Cent. That's what I'm gonna go with since I said my name
50
first.
All right.
They are gonna fight, you guys.
I know.
This is not gonna be the purge. It's just gonna be a fight.
All right. What artist sang the 1986 song Danger Zone from Top Gun? From
Aaron.
Top Gun. Aaron.
Kenny Loggins,
It is Kenny Loggins. Very good.
Yeah, Archer.
of course.
In which city is Gina's shop located in the movie Beauty Shop?
Willie Macc.
Go for it.
Philadelphia.
It's not with Philadelphia.
Dang, that was too much
Anastasia,
confidence.
Atlanta.
It is Atlanta.
Yeah, I knew it was one of those black cities.
It's one of the black cities.
Willie,
African American cities. My bad. African.
thank you.
I think you can just say black now.
Oh yeah, I can.
You can just say that.
All right. Lying your face down. Oh, I can't even talk. I know, right? I'm like, lying.
Willie
Okay.
Macc.
Willie.
Go ahead, buddy.
Willie Macc for 300. Okay. Lying face down with your entire body stretched for a photo is called.
Willie Macc.
Go for it.
Planking.
It is planking. Very good. Yeah, I realized I wrote lying your face down. I mistyped. Whatever.
That's technically not a plank, though.
Face down, ass up,
That's how you do it.
and a photo. No. All right. What got between Tiger Woods and his wife in 2009?
Willie Macc.
Aaron.
Go for it,
Damn it.
Willie.
Damn it.
What'd you say, Willie?
Golf clubs.
No.
Anastasia!
Go for it,
Aaron.
Anastasia.
Adultery!
It was adultery. It was another
I was gonna
woman.
say another woman for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that got between them.
That's golf clubs is the slang for women that are.
Get out of here! I don't want to hear any of this.
I don't want to know any woman
No
with this.
woman's ever been called a golf club.
You don't know where I'm from.
You see a woman walk by, like that's a 3-wood, and you're like, what does that mean?
That's a 3-wood.
Look at that putter.
Wow. Look at that
Oh,
putter.
no. I don't want to be a putter.
Exactly.
I don't want to be these things.
Wow. Wow. Look at that putter. I'm gonna.
It's a no.
That's funny. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, ladies.
I mean, technically,
Wow.
didn't a Buick get between the two of them?
The Buick.
Yeah. Kind of.
I like how I got a free Buick right afterwards. They're like, we'll sponsor this adultery.
We'll sponsor
They
this.
did.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Just scroll right below, click subscribe. If you want to join in the live chat, if you're just joining us now, make sure you jump in the live chat. Jump into the fun trivia rounds we're having. We're going to go into our next comedy clip. This is Anastasia Washington. Anastasia, where are you in this clip? Do you know? I know. You said no. You know what? You know what? No, I know where you are. You're at Flappers because I remember. I know you're in Flappers, the Yoo-hoo room, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm like, what did I send you? Yes.
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 I know. I realized. I'm like, wait, why am I asking her this? She sent me 2 clips, and they're 2 different places. Okay. No, but I do remember. This one is the one from Flappers here in Burbank, California. All right, here we go. Woo woo. Without further ado, Anastasia Washington, folks.
So apparently I'm pretty weird at parties, you guys. Apparently people don't really like to learn. You know, they don't like facts. Like if somebody's like getting a VW bug for the first time, you shouldn't tell them like, hey, that's the same car Ted Bundy had, you know? That's not what you're supposed to say. You know, if somebody's getting spinal surgery, you shouldn't be like, you know, Ed Gein used to make spinal lamps. It's not a good thing. Or you shouldn't tell people that you are just looking so good tonight, Dahmer would just eat you up. No. All right. So I'm strange at parties because I really love true crime, you guys. And I think I love true crime, I think, because I'm a woman, because all women love true crime. And I think it's because from a very, very young age, we're like told that we're going to get attacked. Like all the time. And so we're just like ready for it, and then there's like this adrenaline rush that we're used to, and so we love to watch it over and over again and be like, how am I gonna get out of that situation? Because I know it's gonna happen to me. I do watch a lot of true crime documentaries, and I have noticed lately that there's been this trend of people going, she was in a really bad neighborhood, Compton. And I've got to tell you, maybe it's because I'm half black, but I'm not scared of Compton. I'm not scared of Compton. I'm scared of like O'Malley's favorite pub, you know? Because like I would rather be killed by a minority than a white person any day. Because like a minority for the most part might shoot you, they might stab you, they might rob you. It's over. It's done. You're good, you know? You're dead, it's fine. But a white person is like, I'm gonna keep you in my basement and make you into a doll baby. And then I'm just gonna like do dirty things to your skull even after you're dead, you know? So I'm not scared of that, you know? Like I'm scared of Beverly Hills, you know? Like, white privilege does extend to all areas, you know? Because like white privilege is like, I do have the right and the privilege to make you a doll baby, you know? I actually got called a racist for that joke. Seriously, you guys. A white woman said, you know, racism goes two ways. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I am so sorry that I don't want to be killed by a white person, but to be honest, I don't want to be killed by anybody. I just have a preference, you know? I'm in my 30s now, and I've noticed that brunches have changed, you know? Because, like, brunch in your 20s is like, oh my God, I got into some weird, strange shit last night, and you're, like, all hungover, and you're like, this guy was fucking this guy, and I am, like, fucking that guy, and it's like, whatever, you know? Brunches now are self-help book clubs. Talking about which iron supplement you should take, talking about your PTSD trauma, and talking about fertility treatments, you know? So it's a weird stage of life, you know? I used to like check out guys and be like, damn, that guy's hot. And now I like see a baby on the street and I'm like, damn, I want that so bad. You know, it's this weird change of priorities. I am single. Very, very, very single. I'm not good at dating. And I know a lot of people say I'm not good at dating, and people are like, yeah, you're not good at dating, but I actually am really bad at dating. I actually took a date with me on a date because I was so oblivious to the fact that it was a date. Yeah. But it turned into a really great double date, though, you guys, so I was pretty stoked about that. I have heard that the only way to meet somebody nowadays is apps. But I can't do it, you know? Because, like, murder? And it's just not, like, my thing, you know? I'm already an actor. I don't need, like a profile with my, like, measurements and my preferences. Will I eat meat? Will I do nudity? I don't need that anymore, you know? I already got it. So I did delete all those apps, and I downloaded Pokemon. Because Pokemon, you know, at least you're guaranteed a good catch, right? And collecting them all means not getting STDs, you know? And if you meet up, it's like, you know, a group activity and strength in numbers, you know? And also, you don't even have to leave your house, right? You could put down an incense lure and just be like, hey, girl, I know you don't want to leave the house today, so Pikachu's coming to you. Pika, Pika.
All right, guys. That was Anastasia Washington. Great job, Anastasia. Woo
Well,
woo.
thank you. I feel like I was just performing. I'm just kidding.
I know, but aren't you guys like fiending for that? Like, you want to get back up on stage, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you guys have any live shows coming up?
I don't.
I have. I'm doing a show in St. George, Utah, on the 18th and 19th.
Yeah, nice. Well, I met you, Willie, at a live show a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
With Henry Garcia and Chip Nicholson. Yeah, no, that was. I love that setup. I actually did their first show, which was fun, and I was, I'm gonna be doing their show again, but like November. That's like a few months away, but I'm looking forward to that. But no, I figured I'd ask because, like, what is that noise? It's your fire trucks again, isn't it?
Mhm. Yeah, sorry.
I'm like, what is that noise?
No, it's the fire truck.
But yeah, no, like, I'm glad to see that a lot of the comedy clubs are slowly coming back. Some of them are opening up outdoor spaces and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm doing a live show next week, but it's another outdoor space, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
As long as I can get up on a stage with a mic, with an audience, with an audience. Awesome. Well, great job, Anastasia. That was at Flappers, which I love. Like, I live right here in Glendale, right by Burbank, so I like going to Flappers and the Ice House and all those places.
For me, because I'm no ho.
No ho. That's where I'm performing next week at the Federal Bar in North Hollywood. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
'cause they have an outdoor space now too.
Yeah, they just built it out. Yeah. Awesome. All right, we're gonna start with you, Aaron, on this next question. If you could have any exotic pet,
Yes.
what would it be?
I've had one, so I feel like I have to answer that. I had I know exactly. I had a lizard, but it wasn't just a regular lizard. It was one of the lizards that walks on its hind legs.
Oh, the ones
You know,
that
like,
run?
They're called like Jesus lizards. Yeah, no, they run and they swim and they walk on their hind legs. And I had one for like 2 years when I lived in Arizona. So I have to say that guy.
Now,
I named him Chacarron, which is Puerto Rican for cocaine.
And they say you think
He was
a year or
fighting.
more on your car insurance.
what was that, Willie?
Yeah, exactly. And he also got me good car
I said,
insurance.
and they save you 15% or more on your car insurance.
Mm-hmm.
The viewers out there, what exotic pet would you want to own? Just drop your message in the comments. How about you, Anastasia?
Mine's gonna be kind of boring, but I really like Highland cows, so I want a Highland cow.
Are those fluffy ones?
That's interesting.
They're like the fluffy ones.
Yeah, I think they have an Instagram page called Fluffy Cows or whatever. When someone showed me like fluffy cows, and I was like, oh my god, they're like giant teddy bears. They're super cute.
Yeah,
Like
I
a
actually
yak?
I have some but I have some custom made Converse that I got with like little pictures of Highland cows on them. That I love.
They look
them.
like pillow
That's
versions
awesome.
of cows.
They
Like,
are.
Try to make a pillow. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've never seen these or heard of these things before.
they have like reddish hair.
I just Googled it for
they're,
the first
they're
time.
Really cute.
Yeah, they're super cute. I know you looked it up because your face went like this. You went.
They're so
Exactly, it was
cute.
like- How do they taste? Or do they taste like regular cows?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I eat hamburger. I don't eat cow.
Yeah. What do you think your Highland cow becomes?
Wait, you're gonna make me go
Hamburger.
vegetarian again, and it's not gonna be good. Okay, every
That's
time
on
I go
you.
vegetarian, it's bad.
But
It's
I
bad.
bet you the burgers are fluffier.
That's what I'm saying.
Where do you think that? Where do you think the Carl's Jr. $6 burger came from?
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm only
It's like a
eating
burger on
Monty's
cloud.
Good Burger from now on, guys. That's it. No, I'm done.
Tastes like grass.
That's what grass fed.
Bad.
How about you, Willie?
Man, I came up with so many answers, but I'm gonna keep it. Cause I had to remember it's a kid's show. But
It's
have
not a
one.
kid's show. That was a joke. It's not a kid's show.
Really?
Dude.
Yeah, what
no,
do you do with these
fuck,
animals?
fuck that.
Whoa!
Wow,
Hey,
wow, I didn't know we could even cut.
Chris.
It's the inner tube. It's the inner tubes. You know.
I was told no nudity.
Yeah, there's definitely no nudity. I don't want to get
Definitely no
banned
nudity.
off of YouTube. I mean,
Oh, no, okay.
maybe an occasional like male nipple will work, but Like that's about it. Toes are okay.
Are you gendering me?
He's like a nipplist or something. That's rude.
A nipplist.
Your nipple's better than my nipple, apparently. Just so you know.
Well, mine's legal.
It's just rude. Don't punch the air. Don't punch the air. It's not a worthy moment.
I own a tortoise right now. Like, I love turtles. I'm a turtle person. Like,
Okay.
for real. But if I had to get something that was exotic, like I would like a Lar Gibbon. I like the Lar Gibbon only until before they turn adults. Like a Lar Gibbon, like if you look up baby Lar Gibbons, they are the cutest things in the world. But when they fully grown, they like me. They're about my size with nails like the size of my arm, and it's like I need to throw you out. You got to go back home after that. But like the baby Lar Gibbons, oh, I want one of those.
So
You
were
can't
just giving
only want a
away at an
baby.
adult? Like you were just
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
bye?
Yeah, once they like, I feel the same way about my son. After he turned 10, I was like, I don't even know.
Yeah, that's when you give them up for adoption, bro.
I started doing things so CPS could come and get them.
I would keep my Highland cow forever.
Parental Advice by Billy Macc.
Bring this Hennessy to school, Malcolm, and tell him that his dad gave it to you.
That's awesome. Let's see. Like Norman Laser, what's up? You said a snail or a slug will do. Vanya said she wants a monkey so she can treat it like a baby. Why not just have a baby?
Oh, yeah.
Like monkeys, I think monkeys are cute, but they're gonna be smelly. Like it's the hair. I think.
What's the age of a monkey? What's the age limit of a monkey?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Like their life
Like
expectancy?
dog ears. Yeah, they got monkey ears.
That's the better way of saying it. I said it really wrong.
Yeah.
I said the life.
Like, as if there's like a. You said it as if like there's an age where they reach and they get put down. You're like, oh, at 15 we
Why
killed
you
it.
put down all these animals?
You're 15 now. You know what that means.
Go out to the back. Face the
Making
wall.
Soylent Green over here. He's like, once they get to a
Exactly.
certain age, they become food. That's it.
No, but that's just the fact with animals.
I made the monkey noise right now, and I felt really racial against myself.
Hey, shout out to Jimmy Sai. He said he wants Lily, who is our moderator, to be his pet so she can bite kids during Halloween. Wow, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot to take in. That is.
Acorn.
Acorn.
Yeah.
Safe
That was
word.
the right time for the safe word.
I
Yeah.
felt triggered.
Awesome. Okay. Here we go. Our next 5 questions
Willie
of
just
trivia.
learned something. He made the learn something noise.
I thought Willie was taking a selfie, and I was like, this is not the time.
Doing a
It's not
TikTok
the
right
time.
now.
TikTok. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Trivia. Here we go. What was the name of Ross's pet monkey in Friends? Which is
Aaron.
funny because we were just talking about monkeys. Go for it, Aaron.
Marcel.
It was Marcel. Wow.
You watch Friends.
Yeah.
I knew it, but I didn't want to admit it.
Don't want to admit I
That's
watched
fair.
Friends.
Fair. It's a fair
Yeah,
point.
but points are points, man. I'll answer anything on it.
Points are points. All right. Which candy was the fresh maker?
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Mentos.
It was Mentos.
Dang it.
All right.
Yeah,
Or Roku. Whatever.
I don't have Mentos next to me.
All right. In a series of horror/psychological thriller films, who said, "I want to play a game"?
Willie Macc.
Go for it, Willie. Saw was the movie. Who was the one who said it?
Anastasia.
The clowning song.
Anastasia.
Go for it, Anastasia.
Jigsaw.
It was Jigsaw.
Can we share points?
Can we?
No! You did
Wow!
not get the answer.
You got the movie right.
Anastasia didn't say the book fully right. I'm a hater.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Let's go.
So sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Sorry. I have to be the final judge here. No. All right. Which girl's toy provided Aqua with their #1 hit in 1997?
Aaron.
Go for it, Aaron.
Barbie.
It was Barbie. I'm a Barbie girl from a Barbie world. Yeah, that stupid song. Now it's going to be in my head all night.
You
That's
want to change
stupid.
it to I'm blue.
No!
You sure?
Baby Shark Toot. Oh, whatever.
No.
Okay.
Don't
No.
have kids.
I'm gonna go to Gullah Gullah Island. I'm just gonna start singing Gullah Gullah Island and ruin it all for you guys. With that.
Acorns.
Acorns. All right, here we go. Which snack was best used to put on your fingers and make which fingernails?
Willie Macc.
Willie.
Pringles. Bungles. Bugles.
It is Bugles. God, dude. I was like, Pringles. What?
Like a whole canister.
Yeah, let me see your fingers. Your mutated little Pringle fingers.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just super long and thin.
It's okay. I was gonna say the wrong thing. I was gonna say fruit roll up. Because you know when you put the fruit roll up around your finger and then you like it's just me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay.
And then your finger would be all red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Did you
that.
get it?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the fruit roll up.
All right. Next serious question. We're going to start with you, Anastasia. What's the worst job you've ever had? And did you quit or get fired?
The worst job I've ever had was working at a sex shop, selling sex toys, because we'd have to walk around with like a little bag of batteries and we'd be like, would you like to try that out? And most people would be like, right here on you? I'm like, no, I need just to put the batteries in.
Right here on you? What the?
I did quit.
Yeah.
Eventually.
After how long?
About a year and a half. And, I
Wow.
did the corporate ladder. And then I was like, I'm done. I was
Wow.
a really good seller, though, you guys. I could sell anybody anything. It's really good.
That's good. That's so weird. Like,
You
would
could
you like
tell
to try that
anybody
out?
anything.
Well, not anybody anything, but I could sell. All my customers, like all the people that came in, left with something. That's how I always made a sale. And it's always funny, like when like the guys would come in and be like, "We're gonna buy a joke thing for our buddy."
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
penis
right.
pump." And then they would take me aside and be like, "Does it work now?"
Mhm. Well, yeah, you don't want your nerdy friend having the big pumpy wiener. Like.
It depends on what you mean by work.
Wow. How about you, Willie?
I was gonna say Burger King because that's where I met my son's mom.
Okay.
But I really had the most fun at Burger King. Worst job probably has to be when I was a door-to-door knives salesman.
Mhm.
It's not necessarily the safest job being a black person going door to door selling knives and showing them off. Yeah. You don't
Want to buy my knife? Buy it or I'll stab you.
I made all the sales that way. And if you go there with the knife pointed, you will keep the knives and get the money.
Yeah, there you go.
Worked out perfect.
A little loophole for you.
A little loophole.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Door-to-door knife salesman. That was like one of those jobs I did right out of high school. I just needed something, and obviously it was commission-based. And for like, I never sold a knife. Not one knife ever was sold while I worked there for like 2 weeks, and then I quit.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have sold a knife either, man. That's pretty bad. Like I remember as a kid, I don't know if they still do it. When I was a kid, they would come around and like sell vacuums. I remember them coming into our house and talking to my parents about Hoover vacuums or something like that. I don't know what the company was, but it was like they were like these really expensive vacuums. So why can't you just go to the store and buy vacuums?
Strangers?
Yeah, I lived in Houston when I was a little kid, so everyone's opens their doors. Like, hey, you want some sugar? Yeah, come on in. Get it yourself. It's in the
I don't
cabinet.
think of Houston as friendly. Like that's not what I was
Yeah,
thinking. Like,
I agree.
oh, of course, Houston, where they open doors for people. Like,
I like to keep doors.
That's
empty
their
and
slogan.
locked.
I'll tell you what, dude. Like, I every time I go back to Houston, I'm blown away with just hospitality of people, just how nice people are. Like, you go to a gas station, how nice people like will talk to you, and people say yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. I said yes, I said ma'am to a woman here who was probably around my age, and she got really offended and yelled at me. And I was like, look, woman, I was like, where I'm from, that's a sign.
woman.
Yeah.
The woman part.
Whoa.
No. Fine.
Whoa.
But when she got upset with me saying, I think I said yes, ma'am to her, she got offended and yelled at me. Like, when you come at me like that, I'm like, look, you might not like it, but where I'm from, that's a sign of respect. Where I'm from, that is how you respect people. You say yes, ma'am, yes, sir, and that. So to get offended by it is, look, to get offended means you're not open to someone else's culture in a sense, right? When it comes to stuff like that, because how you were raised is probably different than how I was raised, which is part of who we are, so that's just how I am. Like, you got to be open-minded to people and listen to people, and just because someone says ma'am doesn't mean I'm saying you're old. I've said yes, ma'am to women who are younger than me. If you're, it's a sign of respect of, like, you're in a superior position. If you're my waitress, like, I've waited tables before and stuff, and I'm really good at talking those people up, but I'm always like, oh yeah, yes sir, or yes ma'am, or whatever, or excuse me miss, or excuse me ma'am. I say that to them, and so to get offended, I think it's just kind of a little messed up. It's a sign of respect.
I don't mind, ma'am. I mind other terms, but that's
Yeah.
ones I don't.
Woman.
If I didn't know a person, they were like, woman, I'd be like,
Yeah, but that's what you say when you start getting upset with someone.
yeah. No.
Listen, woman. Listen, dude.
Listen, golf club.
Listen,
ya putter.
listen, putter. Yeah, exactly.
Your 5-iron.
You're such a mother putter. I regret my decision to say that.
Don't look. Willie's enjoying himself.
How about you, Aaron?
I
Worst
don't
job
mean to
ever.
one up Willie in this. My worst job is not door to door because we didn't even have doors. I got a job where they gave me salon coupons for women's stuff like blowouts, and they wanted you to just walk up and down the street and try to sell them to the people that are on the sidewalk. And I'm like, I'm not a woman. I don't have hair. Like, no one's trusting me for this. I can't be like, oh yeah, their blowouts are great. Check it out. Like, this is exactly. Don't you want this on your wife? Like, it just was awful. And
You're probably
even like, they didn't tell me what I was selling till I was like in the car with them going somewhere. And I was like, when I found out, I was like, I can just quit right now. I lasted about 20 minutes on that job.
Yeah, you're probably.
They explained to me what I was gonna do after we drove somewhere, and then I went, okay, we can drive me back. I'm not doing any of this.
I'm
So
just.
that was the worst job.
I could picture you being like one of those little dudes down on the Las Vegas Strip with the little cars, just,
Little.
with the.
You got my dog mad.
Oh, one of the pervert guys?
Yeah, they have the little hooker postcards.
No.
I used to love to collect
Hey!
them when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I would collect them when I went to Vegas. Like,
Yeah. Get your blowout. Get your blowout. Get your blow.
Blowjob? Blowjob?
Blowjob? Blowout or blow?
any of these options.
Yeah.
You need woman here, have woman. Yeah.
Wow. I think the worst job I ever had was stocking shelves at a grocery store. I worked there for less than a week. I hated it. I hated the manager. He was a fucking dick. And my buddy, who started the same day as me, we were both in high school. We decided, you know what? Let's go out with a bang. So the one night that we decided it was going to be our last night, I stood on one of those carts that had all the boxes, down. And this was like 2 a.m. And so I pushed it down the aisle. He was on the next aisle, and I was stocking flour. So I took my box cutter. I took a bag of flour. I stood up on top of the cart and cut it down the middle, looked over the top into the next aisle, and hit him across the head with the flour. And then he started throwing stuff from his aisle to my aisle. Needless to say, we were done.
I really thought
That's
when you
crazy.
were saying my worst job was stalking, there was like a little bit too much of a pause, and I was just like, talking.
No, I mean I never got paid to do that, so I don't really consider that a job.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
Okay, here we go. Next round of trivia. Are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah, baby.
From
Yes.
from a famous theme song, what line follows in West Philadelphia born and raised?
In the play, Willie Macc.
Anastasia.
In the playground.
On the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, not cooling out, shooting some be bad.
No, no, no.
Those are the words, Willie. You can't get mad. That's the rules. She got it right.
I'm sorry, bro. I heard her name first.
I'm so sorry that you're losing.
That's how buzzers work, man.
Which two Footloose songs were nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Song in 1984?
You can get this one, Willie.
So mean. So cruel.
So cruel.
Okay, well I'm gonna go Aaron.
Go for it.
I'm gonna start with the song Footloose.
Yep, that's one.
Because that seems like the easier one to go with right off the bat. And then is Let's Hear It for the Boys on that one?
Let's hear it for the boys. Yes. Let's hear it for
That's
the
the other one?
boys. Yes, that's it.
Here we go. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
So we can ask
I'm proud of
questions.
you.
Can you ask? No, well, he asked me if that was right. Yeah.
Didn't ask which one of the three was right. I just nailed the two.
Yeah. All right. Where does the grown-up Josh rent a room in the movie Big?
Aaron,
Go for it.
St. James Place.
No.
Oh, you mean New York City?
What's another term for it?
The Big Apple, Willie Macc, the Big Apple.
Another name for it, Willie.
The guy from Comedy Club. I don't know. I give up. Another name for New York City, the Big Apple, the Big
What's
City.
the actual official city name of the island?
Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Manhattan?
It is Manhattan.
Oh, I just had the name of the hotel.
Yeah.
Willie hates me so much.
That's like
There's that
like
great joke.
Like it's like a lot that he hates me. It's like a lot. Like it used to be Aaron that he was gonna murder on the purge day, but now it's
Oh, I
Willie.
can't wait till it happens.
All right.
I don't mean to be mated.
Well, he says New York. You say Big Apple, and then she wins with Manhattan. I mean, come on.
So cool.
It was enough hints. All right. What does Dr. Evil name his clone?
Aaron,
Go for it.
Mini-Me.
It is Mini-Me. That was easy. That's a gimme. Come on. Sean Carter is the real name of who?
Willie Macc.
I heard Willie.
Jay-Z.
Is
I
that,
said my name really clearly before him. I know I'm destroying your points.
I heard Willie's name first.
I'm sorry.
Jay-Z.
It is Jay-Z.
Can we split the points?
You
on
got.
that?
You need me to. First off, you need me to call on you guys. So you're
Sorry,
saying
guys.
you went Aaron Jay-Z. Like that's what you did. Like, he said Willie Macc his whole name, and when he said Mac, you were already saying Jay-Z.
I'll give him the points. He needs
I'll give him the points.
No, he got the points. Aaron, shh. You don't want to be on his purge list. I'm being quiet.
What's happening?
You see my
Yeah, I'm already on the purge list.
You can be bumped down.
Meet me outside at noon, Willie. You and me, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not like that, Willie. See.
What? I love Willie.
All right, we're gonna roll in. We're gonna roll into our next comedy clip. This is Aaron. Aaron, where are you located in this video? Remember?
A toy store
like
called
a-
Blast from the Past in Burbank.
I was gonna ask you. Was it like it looked like I was like, oh, is that what was it? I was gonna say like a game shop. I was like, a game shop? What is it? Yeah, so it was
Oh, it's a little action figure store, so you guys can see like there's a lot of action figures on the wall for scale for how big I am. You know.
yeah. For scale.
Mhm.
Wow, guys, this is Aaron Michale Marsh in a toy store. His really small body. Here he is.
You know, what's weird about being in a toy store right now is if I wasn't here right now, I would just be at home performing for all of my toys at home. This is exactly the same thing to me. Like, I look at it, it's like, if I could have any action figure I always wanted as a kid and could never have, but I can have as an adult now, you know, what would it be? And it's like, it would be Darth Vader. Yes, this is my joke, and I'm gonna do my set. Right? And Darth Vader would talk. And he would say, I am your father. I love you. I'm proud of you. I don't care about the girl in the front row. You're delightful. I'm sure we'll get along by the end of the set. I have abandonment issues, and I hope they never leave me. Thank you for recognizing that's a joke. See, when I put that on Facebook, my dad liked it instantly. So, thank you for not thinking that was as much of a joke. Oh, he needs this from us right now. I was raised, oh, you know what, I went on a date recently, and I want to brag about that, right? Because it was with a human woman. No, and the food shows up, right? And she's like, hey, do you mind if I prayed first? And I said, no, but do you mind if I leave first? Because I was raised Mormon, and that's a lot of religion. And I thought growing up that the missionary position was when you had sex on a bicycle. And if you're a child in the audience, that's still exactly that thing I thought. See, like, and I thought for some reason you just brought another dude along for no reason, because that's what missionaries do, you know? And my brother grew up to be a bishop, and I thought that meant you're gonna like walk diagonal like for the rest of your life, but that's not true. Don't the people that own this place, aren't they Mormon?
Yes.
You know, I can tell, a lot of toys. Absolutely. This is what a Mormon person grows up to want with their life. This is what my retirement plan would look like if it came to life. I would slowly, after 65, just start selling off the collection, and it would be sad and dusty. See, my brother, being a bishop in the Mormon church, was very judgmental, and he asked me why I would go see the Book of Mormon play on Broadway. Right? He's like, you don't find gold in filth. And I had to stop for a second, and I had to say, Jim, that is actually exactly how you find gold. See, if he understood metaphors, maybe he'd know that the Book of Mormon's not true. I shouldn't say that in this. It's funny, I'm like, BPG. But speak against their religion freely, please. It is a place. It's the rules. I can do it. I have permission now. Jeff saying that is like getting an adult permission slip from me right now. It is all I need. You guys are nice. I have a lot of tattoos for a Mormon guy. You guys may have noticed that. You're like, hey, for a Mormon, that's an awful lot. And they're nerdy. See how only a dude said that? That's my problem. See, because you get that because you want to meet like a very nerdy girl, you know, and you want to be like, whoa, is that brand new chainmail? You know, like it doesn't even look battle damaged. This is going good. I just rolled a +3 in charisma, you know, like this is for you. That is a very specific way for me to gauge how nerdy you guys are. Right? But instead, I meet a lot of very introverted men in their 30s. In stores exactly like this one. They're like, hey, you want to look at the toys and complain about how they're not screen accurate? They're like, no, I don't. I want to enjoy life. Like, I have one tattoo that's confusing, and I have Malcolm X tattooed right on my chest, right here. See? And that confuses me as much as everyone else, because I asked for Malcolm in the middle, because that's what I enjoy. I have a friend that made this really interesting decision, where he was like, I'm gonna make my whole life a game, and he put a PA system in his Jeep. I want you guys to think about that real quick. His car talks like Kit from Knight Rider. It is the coolest thing I've ever dealt with, right? Because like we're driving past McDonald's, and he's just like, don't eat McDonald's, it's bad for you, do not eat McDonald's, right? And people in the drive-thru are like, don't judge me. And it's like, I can't hear you. Use the PA system in your car. You know? It's absolutely amazing, right? And I was like, dude, this feels illegal. And he's like, that's not illegal, but this is. And he has a button on his car, right? Where he's like, woo, woo, woo. And I was like, oh my God, you're pulling somebody over. You know, cars are moving out of the way. Police officers hear this and show up, you know, and you're like, oh no. And he did the smoothest thing I've ever seen. He looked right at the police officer like, good job, boys. We got it from here. And they left, and they gave us a big thumbs up. I was like, I know I'm 34 years old, right? But I grew up loving Boy Meets World because that's appropriate to me. The adults agree. See? The problem is, I thought that I was also going to enjoy Girl Meets World. Right? And I started watching it, and I was mad that I don't relate to these main characters. It didn't make sense. I got so mad, I wrote the Disney Channel a letter, you know? And when you proofread such a letter, you look like a psychopath. You know, to be like, hey, dear the Disney Channel, I've been watching your 12-year-old girl programming, and I can't relate. As a 34-year-old man, I feel like I should be entitled to enjoy this show too. Please give her 34-year-old man problems. Maybe she should get stood up with a whole series of women and give her back hair. You know?
All right, guys. That was Aaron Michale Marsh. Woo woo! Good job, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
He-
Thank you.
He traded all of those toys off the wall for all the hats.
Absolutely. They're not just hats of toys.
How many of you were actually looking at the toys while he was doing his comedy? we
You
were.
were watching my comedy. Get out of here
Yeah.
with this. What were you distracted by?
I know we were looking at like Kiss dolls and. What'd you say? There was Mortal Kombat. And, yeah, there's
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
there's all kinds of stuff behind you, bro.
I got really excited about the Mortal Kombat, you guys. I'm sorry.
So how did you get on the toy comedy tour?
Well, my friend Jeff May used to book that show for years until everything got canceled in the whole world.
Yeah.
And so we actually are both toy enthusiasts. And the show actually started because we were pitching a show about toys, and we needed a place for the producers to come watch us.
Nice.
And we talked the toy store into letting us do it. And then the toy store enjoyed the show, and we kept going on and doing it.
Yeah.
He ended up keeping the show. I just did it twice.
Yeah.
You know, like, but at the same time, I'll just go to a toy store if you invite me to a toy store. You know, like, I don't need to do stand-up at it. And then to also be like, oh, but you also get a shine. You're like, oh, and I shine. Okay, yeah, that sounds perfect. Please.
I was gonna say for our next question, what's the nerdiest thing you do, Aaron? And I think maybe it's play with toys. I don't know. Like,
I think it's math, actually. I think
math.
it's math and science is the nerdiest thing I do. Actually, no, like, this quarantine, I've been trying to get better at speedrunning old school video games. That's kind of nerdy. There's not a lot of, like, there's nothing, because I'm not really that good at it. I'm not good enough to record it and be like, look, I made it through Sonic the Hedgehog in 20 minutes, like the people I watch on the internet. I'm like, look, I did it in 45. And they're like, believable. Very believable, Aaron.
Yeah.
You know, like, so that's that's the dumb things I do. Is
Are-
I'm still playing the same games I did as a kid.
are you
for less payoff.
are you a cuber? You know, Rubik's
I
cube.
don't play Cubert. No.
Cuber,
No.
Rubik's cube.
No, I've never done. No.
No, they have a documentary on Netflix.
Yeah.
I think it's called Cubers or something like that. And it's just a short, like a 1 hour documentary, and it's insane. These guys, how fast they do these cubes in like 5 seconds.
You know, you could take the stickers off and then just rearrange.
Except the ones where the
cheating.
blocks are actual colored.
Don't buy that one.
Don't buy that one.
You
Actually,
win in Rubik's Cube like Trump wins elections.
oh,
Yeah,
There you go.
Dang it.
nice. Actually, you can learn how to do a Rubik's Cube. There's like 10,000 YouTube videos that show you how to do the algorithm. It's an algorithm thing. It's the same pattern over and over. How about you, Willie? Nerdiest thing that you do?
Nerdiest thing that I do, I don't know if it's necessarily nerdy, but I collect records. I'm really big into this. So I scour the internet looking for old school records. And so it's between that or I'm really big into plants. So I got a lot of plants at my place, succulents and just vines and all this other stuff. So I like it. I don't know why.
Do you
it looks cool.
Do you have orchids?
Do I? No, I don't have any orchids. I have a lot of cactus and some other stuff that I can't pronounce their name.
I'll tell you, Willie. Like, I'm a huge plant enthusiast. Like I have like 2 green thumbs. Like I love plants. I want to actually start growing weed. I'm just letting my kids get a little older first. But I will tell you, like, get orchids, dude. You know the orchids that people buy and they just let them die after like a month.
Yeah, why would I want to let them die though?
No, but most people do. They put some water in them, the flowers die, and they're like, okay, now piss off. I'm being heckled with thumbs. But no, like if you just put a little bit of water in them, they'll reflower. They take about 6 months and they reflower, and they're beautiful. I have orchids from like 8 years ago, and every time people have orchids, I'm like, and I see that they're like not taking care of it, I ask them if I can keep it. I have a bunch in my house. They're just beautiful plants.
Yeah, but Willie likes for things to die. He said that earlier. He wants the monkeys to die, his kids to die.
Oh, he wants to kill people during the purge.
Yeah. You have the same hobbies as my grandma, Willie. You guys would get along.
Tell her I said hi. I need the company.
I will.
Die! I want to meet your grandma now.
I collect plants though, for real. This is all I'm gonna say is I collect plants because I know women like plants. So like you go, well, 95% of women like plants.
Yeah, poison ivy from Batman.
Oh, she's my dream woman.
She's everybody's dream woman.
Not mine. I'm not into redheads.
How dare you?
I know.
Perfect.
I don't know. Well, which poison? How many girls portrayed?
Any of them. Like, you're gonna throw them out of bed? Come on.
Well, I didn't say all that, Anastasia. I mean, I'm not stupid.
Come on now.
How about you, Anastasia? What's the nerdiest thing that you do?
The nerdiest thing I'm currently doing?
Yeah.
Or the nerdiest thing I've ever done. That's I play D&D.
That's nerdy.
That's pretty damn nerdy.
Huh?
Yeah. I also used to be in a D&D based improv team, as well as a Harry Potter improv team.
Now, I've thought, like, my nerdy thing is I like games. I do.
What kind?
All kinds. I like board games, and I like Xbox games, computer games. I played World of Warcraft for a long time. I like first-person shooter games. The board games I like are the big ones that take you a long time. So we've played Sid Meier's, like, Civilizations. But we'll play, like, our first game that my friends and I played lasted 12 and a half hours, and we started at 6:30 at night. We finished at 7 in the morning. We made like chicken wings at like 3 or 4 in the morning. That's like, we just played all night, and we were drinking.
You should play Warhammer.
Drinking. I own Warhammer. Like, I have a complete Warhammer set that
There we go.
that I
Nailed it.
started painting years ago. I just haven't finished painting. I have never played the game, but when I finish the set, I feel like I don't want to play it until my set's painted.
That's the nerdiest part about the game, is the amount of time you spend prepping to play the game is more than playing the game itself.
Yeah. My friend got me into it a long time ago, the modeling side, and I come from like an artist background, painting and everything, so my attention to detail and artwork is like super through the roof, and I'm like, I have the big magnifying glass with the light, and I sit there and like paint and like do the dry brush and everything. I love that.
That's like telling me that you dry humped for 20 years and never had sex.
Yeah. But see, with kids, I have 2 kids now, and they like eat up all my time. So like to sit at a table for like 2 hours doing this, it's just it's not feasible. So I feel like that's.
How long have you painted your kids?
How long? What?
How many hours?
How
many hours have you been painting your kids?
Oh, for like 13 years, yeah.
Well, what I used to do, and even though I wrote this in a joke, you're not going to do this, and I completely understand. But I used to give my son Z-Quil so I can have the rest of the day to myself. Like I would mix ZQL in this orange juice and just kind of like.
Oh, you just need to use vodka, dude.
They did that in Freedom Land. Did you ever see that movie? Just
No,
ended
what-
up go for the kid.
No, now I gotta watch it.
Oh God.
You know, the whole
know,
thing where you
it's
put.
like a white woman that's like, here, I gave my kid she gave her kid ZQL and he died, and then she was like, a black man came into my house and killed him.
No lie, that's for real.
What?
That's what in the movie happened.
I knew I got it from somewhere then.
My dad used to just give me like this tea, and then when I came to drinking age, I realized he was just giving me hot toddies.
Get out of here.
And I didn't even know. Like, I was like, why does this taste like childhood?
That's why it tastes like
It's
childhood.
weird.
Mm-mm.
Delicious, though. Make you go to nap, but you can't.
All right, real quick, if you're tuning in, if you didn't start from the beginning and you're tuning in now, if you can, just scroll below, hit like on the video. That really helps, and I truly appreciate it. We're going to start our last round of trivia. Just a recap of where we're at. Willie has a strong 5 questions. You're not out of the race yet, brother. Anastasia has 8, and Aaron has 9. And this is why you're not out, Willie. There's 5 more questions, so if you get all of these correct, you win.
Good luck, Will.
And you say that with a straight face?
I always root for the underdogs.
All right, let's go.
Money's on Willie. All right, here we go.
More hip hop questions. Come on.
What classic rock? It's funny. As soon as you say that, like I look at the next question. What classic rock group scored hits with songs like "Feels Like the First Time," "Hot Blooded," and "Cold as Ice"?
Willie Macc.
Go for it, Willie.
The Eagles.
So close.
It's a the in there.
No,
The.
there's a the in there. Half points. No, there's no the in this band.
The Who.
There's no the in the answer.
Mm-mm.
Who?
White people.
Yeah, this is definitely white
No
people.
white people.
What? White people. White people with guitars and drums.
Oh, I'm sorry. The white men.
The white men.
No? All right.
All right. Willie, you still have an opportunity to tie for first. And I do have a tiebreaker. All right. The answer we're looking for is Foreigner. And Vanya, I see you, Vanya. You said it before I said it. It is Foreigner. If you said The Foreigner, that would be a different band, I think. All right. Which TV show theme song had the following opening line? Whatever happened to predictability?
Aaron,
Aaron, go for it.
Yeah.
Full House.
It was Full House.
Yes.
White
I
people.
literally was singing it in my head. I was like,
He says white people. All right, just because we have to keep going. In which Rocky movie did Hulk Hogan have a part?
Willie Macc. Rocky. Oh, I got.
Yeah, Willie, go for it.
Rocky 4.
So close.
Aaron,
Go for it, Aaron.
Rocky 3.
It's Rocky 3.
His name was Thunder Lips in it.
No, was it Thunder Lips?
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
That was the beginning of Hulkamania because he was bigger than Sylvester Stallone, and people were like, "Who is that guy?"
Yeah.
there it is.
But you know what? I've worked with Hulk Hogan. And he's about the same size as me. So he's not that big, which really, when I saw... I looked it up today, and I watched the fight of Hulk Hogan and Rocky. And I was like, oh, my God. Sylvester Stallone is tiny.
That's it. I was gonna say Sylvester Stallone is like my height. He's like 5'5" or 5'6".
I thought you were 4'2".
But
He grew.
He
When
grew
I
since the
tell-
ride.
it's right. This is a long show.
Let him grow.
But Hulk Hogan also claims to have lost 4 inches of his height from wrestling because the leg drop is his signature move. He claims that his body has squished from landing on it so many times.
That's probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
You should probably see a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Nintendo came out with which handheld game that was released in the U.S. in 1990?
Willie Macc.
Go for it, Willie.
The Game Boy.
It is. I don't think they're the there's no
There's
the.
no the. You
The.
can do another the.
The Game System.
Every answer has to have
Boy,
the Game Boy. I love it. All right. Which rapper has released 5 platinum albums of new material since his death in 1996?
Willie Macc.
Go for it, Willie.
Tupac.
It is Tupac. Boom.
So
All
are
right.
me and Aaron tied yet?
No, but isn't it the Tupac?
The
I
Tupac.
was gonna say
Tupac.
but is it the Tupac?
The Tupac.
The Tupacs.
Great job. All right. Willie, 30 seconds or less. What was the best advice you've ever been given?
My dad used to say this, and this is one of my tattoos. Do not despise the days of small beginnings. This is just one of those quotes that just remind you, even when things are down and just out, just stay encouraged, because one day you'll probably be able to look back on it and learn from it and grow.
Nice, dude. And you tattooed that on you?
Yeah.
Nice.
The whole thing.
Like the whole thing or the short version?
Yeah.
Okay. Actual quote. Yeah. Or the long,
It's
the
weird 'cause
long
I have
version.
the same thing tattooed right here.
And the other side says, Aaron Michale Marsh gets
Yeah.
on my nerves.
Well,
Aaron
I had a
Michale
guy
Marsh.
working on it while-
Rest in
while Willie
peace,
was
The
talking.
Purge.
I was like, hurry up.
Rest in peace, The Purge.
I got Willie smiling right here. Willie's just smiling on my chest.
Oh my God. I'm dying. How about you, Anastasia?
I never give advice. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think my mom just told me, like, you know, don't be a dick, and like don't, you know.
Do you have that tattooed on yourself? Don't be a dick.
And don't kill anyone. Everything else can be changed. Just don't kill anyone.
I love it.
I love my mama.
How about you, Aaron?
I was told when I was really young to strike first, no mercy.
Mercy is for the weak.
Our parents were
Right.
on the different ends of the spectrum, because my dad said never start a fight, but you.
I don't
finish
think his parents gave him that advice, Anastasia. I think that was the Cobra Kai.
it. Oh,
Yeah, it was a karate guy. Yeah.
Wow. Guys, at this time, if you're watching and you have a question for Aaron, for Anastasia, or Willie, please drop them in the live chat, and I will ask them here shortly. In about 2 minutes or less, Anastasia, what inspired you to do comedy?
I think comedy was thrust upon me.
That's not legal.
It's not legal.
They can't do
I
that
can't
to
do
you,
it
no.
anymore. But I was born in the 80s, and things were a little bit looser then. I don't know. I think I just always wanted to like make everybody in my family happy, because I had an interesting childhood. So I just like to make jokes and entertain. And yeah, I think that's what got me into comedy, just making everybody crazy happy.
That's awesome. How about
Trying to.
How about you, Aaron? Well, you're doing a great job tonight. All of you guys are. How about you, Aaron?
I've been trying to escape comedy my whole life and looking on things, running and saying no. Wait, when I was a little kid, I was watching the Comedy Channel before it was Comedy Central. Loved watching every time a comic showed up on any sort of talk show. I just love jokes, love comics, and I wanted to know them. And the easiest way to know them is to be them.
Wow.
Nice.
Aww.
That was cute.
Unicorns and
I
hearts.
think
That was
we
cute.
froze.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you did freeze. Unicorns.
Yeah, unicorns and hearts.
Yeah, that's Bertha.
Did he freeze, or is he really just making that face?
I think he's just making that face.
Oh.
He's having an aneurysm.
Caught up. Caught up. Yeah. Oh.
Just kidding. All right, how about you, Willie?
Remind me what the question was.
What
exactly.
inspired you to do comedy in 2 minutes or less?
2 minutes or less would inspire me to do comedy. My life is so crazy that I didn't know what else to do with it besides go up on the stage and talk about it. At first, I quit. I did stand up for 3 years, quit for 3 years because I wasn't funny at all the first 3 years. And then I realized when I started watching more of Bernie Mac and just some other comedians that if you come from an honest and authentic place, that people will start to like you and you'll start to write the right jokes, and your life is pretty much comedy. So I was like, oh, I got a crazy life. I want to talk about this. And so it kind of just built up that way. And I don't know what else I would do if I wasn't doing stand-up, to be honest with you, besides
drugs.
I mean, that's a given. That's already there.
Hand in hand.
What is this?
This is hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
Oh,
I
hand
guess.
in hand. That's what's
handshake.
They go hand in hand.
They go.
Just throwing gang signs, you guys.
So I did get a question.
This means love.
No ho? I don't know.
No ho. So I did get a question from Vanya. She said, "Can Aaron and Willie talk about what they love about each other?"
I love how he falls like a sack of potatoes after one hit. I'm just kidding.
I love when Aaron's computer keeps freezing and we can't understand what he says.
Oh, did everyone freeze on me again?
Yeah. You're freezing.
Yeah.
Look at your face.
We love how he has the low budget internet.
Get off your cricket wireless router. You don't have to use dial-up anymore, Aaron Michale Marsh.
I don't know.
He's just staring at you, Willie.
I know. I really feel like this is an attack.
Acorns.
Yeah, but how did I win the trivia game if it takes me 30 seconds to comply to anything? I freeze, and I'm still over here crushing.
I think someone's
You gonna take that, Willie?
stealing your internet.
Those pirates.
Hopefully that answers your question, Vanya. If that's your
Vanya?
real name.
Yeah, she's ha-haing you in the chat. Awesome. Well, where can people find you, Willie? Where can people find you on social media?
If they want to find me, I'll be outside Aaron Michale Marsh's house.
Yeah, get some hands.
Get some hands. They can find me everywhere. Willie Macc, WILLIEMACC on everything, and just.
Oh, wait, what? What? Dude, oh, Willie, you need to put that on your hat right next to your.
I want that pen so bad. Give me that pen.
All right, come on over and get these hands and get a pin.
It's got a hat and everything, and you don't like that.
Oh my God.
So that's it.
Okay. Your turn, Aaron. Oh, he's frozen. How about you, Anastasia?
They can find me at Aaron M. Marsh.
Just put it in the chat.
Just-
Nobody want to deal with this anymore.
That's all we heard. Aaron M. Marsh. You can see Aaron's tag is on the side of the screen. It says Aaron, Instagram, Aaron M. Marsh. You can find him there. Any other links that we have for my comics you can find?
Just on my Venmo. You can find me on my Venmo.
He got like 1 second to say things before he freezes again.
I know. All you hear is my Venmo. I will have links for all the comedians down below. You can find all their stuff down below. How about you, Anastasia?
You can find me at Anastasia W on Twitter and at Anastasia Wash on Instagram. Anastasia TV. If you're nasty, just kidding, on YouTube.
You're nasty.
You're nasty.
What's your OnlyFans?
Oh my Lord.
Water
All
bugs.
feet. I'm just kidding.
My-
everything about feet. So no.
Yeah, I was gonna say my OnlyFans is lick my toes.
No for me.
That's a no. Yeah, that's a no for me. Stay off my toes. Awesome, guys. Well, real quick, the score. I didn't do the score yet, right? Willie ended with 7 questions. Correct. Not too shabby. Anastasia with 8. Not too bad. And Aaron with 11 correct answers. Good job, dude. So what is that?
Thank you, man.
That's 20. What is that? 26 questions? I just heard jumping. My son just walked in the room. Okay. Yeah, so that's 26 correct questions. That's actually probably one of the best nights we've had. So great job.
Yeah.
I guess I need to make them harder next time.
No.
No.
Easier.
Yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video. Guys, we're here every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're dropping new content each week. Aaron, Willie, Anastasia, thank you so much for being my guest tonight. I really,
Thanks
really
for having me.
appreciate you. Guys, I'm Chris Kidder. Have a wonderful weekend. It's going to be hot if you're here in Southern California. Remember, keep creating, keep smiling, and for God's sake, keep laughing. All right, love you guys. Bye.
Must we dance? 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 Baby, it's the simple Must we dance? 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 Must we dance?